Hey everyone, today I'm going to be talking about, dealing with the holidays while they're not home. Um, the biggest thing to me is, you cannot feel guilty for celebrating the holidays. They feel guilty enough for putting us in the position of not having them home and not having them there every day. And if they know, we're miserable during the holidays, that doesn't help them. It makes them more miserable, makes them more upset. It helps them a lot to know that you're happy, you're having a good time. They want to see the pictures of you with the family outside playing in the snow or sitting in front of the Christmas tree or by a fire. I think my husband's favorite picture that I've ever sent him was we were setting up our Christmas tree, and it really wasn't cold out, but I wanted a fire because I'm from up north, so I'm used to Christmas, snow, fireplace, and the whole that. So we started a fire anyway, and I took a picture of my youngest because he's amazed by the fire, and all you see is the stiletto of him, and it looks like a Hallmark card. It really does. It's like really good. But that's like my husband's favorite picture because even though the picture is of just the baby sitting in front of the fire, he can see the Christmas lights in the reflection of the mirror. He sees my daughter in the background, like hanging through in the picture of the mirror. He sees her hanging up Christmas ornaments, and he sees me in the mirror with this big smile on my face, and he said he absolutely loves that. Because you can be miserable, it's not going to do you no good. The holidays are still going to come, it's not stopping them. No matter what we do, we cannot stop the holidays. You can try to put a band on and boycott the holidays until he gets home, but he would rather see you celebrate and enjoy yourself. The next thing I do a lot is, I rely on other prison wives. Because no one's going to be able to relate to the pain, the loss, and how we grieve than another prison wife. Because I was trying to explain to my sister before I stopped speaking to her. I try to explain to her that, even though my husband is alive and he's okay, it's like grieving for a person that passed away. Because at the same time, yes, he's alive and he's well, but he's not home, and the hurt and the missing him is, I would say, sometimes greater than, that of dealing with the death. But, that's just my personal opinion. But no one is going to understand more than another wife or another sister, someone dealing with the same situation, their family member in jail or prison. Sorry. Okay. Next thing is, don't be afraid to tell them what you need during the holidays. Like, my first holiday away from my husband, I told him I went to speak to him on Christmas. And he didn't call. And I was waiting all day, all night for his phone call. But he called me the day after Christmas, and he's like, well, babe, I didn't want to take you away from spending time with the family. Because Harry feels guilty enough that he put himself in there and that he's not there with our family. He's like, I want to take you away from them as well. But I explained to him, I'm like, look, you are my world, you're my everything. And my holiday is not complete unless I speak to you. So, we made a compromise. Now, he'll call me first thing in the morning. He'll call me like 9 in the morning, and we talk. So I still get what I need, and he's not taking me away from the family because, 9 in the morning, mainly what I'm doing is, by then I'm cooking breakfast. But the kids already opened their gifts, you know, they're playing, they're waiting to eat, and I'm not with, you know, the bigger family. I'm not with, you know, everyone else at that point. So, you got to let him know what's going to make it better for you. Because, you know, we get so wrapped up in what we can do for them to make it better and how we can make their holiday a little bit more special because they're not home, that we kind of put ourselves on the back burner and we forget that we have needs as well. And, you know, a lot of times it's simple things. Like, after I told my husband how I need just to speak to him, so, you know, my holiday was complete. Now, like, I got a letter from him today. And with my letters, there's a letter for Christmas morning, and there's a letter for Christmas night. And there's a letter, I even think there's one for Christmas Eve while I'm supposed to read while I'm putting out the kids' toys. So, you know, it's little things like that, like, it makes him feel closer to me during those times. So, make sure you let him know openly, tell him. Like, don't try hint, don't try to have subliminal messages to him, because I know a lot of times women can do that, like, be talking about something so much and you want him to call, but you don't say, you know, call me now, this day, this time. Make sure he knows, because, you know, men aren't mind readers, and with them being in prison, it's even worse on them. Another thing I tend to do is I involve him as much as I can with the holidays. Like, the week before I put my tree up, I made it's a little piece of paper I cut out in the shape of it. Well, it's not little. It's probably like 4 feet tall. But I cut it out. He had to just assemble it, and it's a little stand-up Christmas tree for him. And, you know, each day the kids, we make ornaments for him. We sent him like 3 at the beginning, so his tree has some ornaments. And then each day, you know, we make them. And we make a lot of decorations for his cell to decorate. We send him snowflakes, we send him fireworks, you know, just so he can have a little festivity along with us. And he knows the date we put our Christmas tree up, so when we were putting our Christmas tree up, he was putting his Christmas tree up. Even though it wasn't in the way, you know, we would want, but little things like that, you know, help us connect better. And I really can't think of, you know, anything else to help cope. I'm really lucky because of, you know, I have the 3 kids. You know, they keep my mind busy. They get me in the Christmas spirit. I mean, really, you figure out slowly what works for you, what doesn't. I don't think I want to add that. I just hit a blank. OMG. Alright, well, that's all I have for now. If you need any more help, I mean, I'm always available. Inbox me on Facebook, Not Just Another Prison Wife. Instagram, Not Just Another Prison Wife. Google Plus, Not Just Another Prison Wife. Or you can email me at notjustanotherprisonwife@gmail.com. I will respond to you as soon as I can. And, I mean, I'm very open about everything, so don't ever feel like you're at this alone, because there's always another prison wife that can speak to you, can relate to you. Have a nice night, and I'll see you all tomorrow.